Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here going to be running a new loco, looking at another new loco, and talking the new update. So a couple of simple things. First, we are going to be running 701 on its haul out. We got to go get some more rails, so that's going to be a thing. As going to be cruising down, chatting about update news and stuff like that. We will turn around and take a look. Did turn around and pick up our switcher for up here at the coal mine. So before we take off, we'll take a look at that 801. It is one of the 242s. Oh, look at that. That's not on the rail, right? Anyway, not that that matters, but there you go. Unfired up. We did just turn around and buy it up here. I mean, the line of thinking there, coal, obviously, coal mine. This one does not have a heck of a lot of storage, so it's just kind of nice to keep it up here where it'll be nice and easy for it to get coal all the time whenever we need it. Light inside, outside for switching. I think the only thing we went optional on this one was the headlight. Everything else is just the stock set that one comes with. Have turned around and switched over to knuckle couplers. Those seen it, so that's an advantage with that loco. Also an advantage with this one, though. That's, yeah, needs a little work there. Not totally hooked, but it looks like it doesn't look like it's hooked, but it is actually hooked. So we got those in there. And I think as we go for the update news, we'll just kind of kick this one in gear. Not that we have a heck of a lot to go over, but I figured we have gotten a couple of posts, so we just summarize that stuff in videos for those who haven't seen it. But we did get the announcement, so May 27th, which is a week from Monday. So, I mean, time of putting this out, we're like 8 days out or something from the update. So that is coming soon. Anyway, actually legitimately coming soon, on its way. This is going to take a while to warm up. Oh, the fire actually totally died out on this thing sitting there. So there's that. Not helping the situation or our zoom out of the yard, that's for sure. Not that we're in a big hurry or anything, so I guess no big deal. We did get other things. What do we got coming in the update? What do we got? We got the mini map is coming in the update, so we're going to have the mini map, which is going to show rolling stock, track, switches, all that kind of stuff. Looking forward to that. We are also getting the new, I guess, max map or the big map. We're supposed to be able to get remote switch flipping in there, so that's the thing. Feature kind of coming over from RailRoads Extended for people who are familiar with using that. A lot of people used to use it. Hasn't been updated or isn't getting updated anymore, so apparently no longer works or hasn't for a while. I don't know. I've never used RailRoads Extended, but that's just what I hear. So at least those features are coming into the game for the people who are missing those. What else did we get? Oh, we're getting a new spline system. The spline and mini map update is mainly what it is. So we're going to get the ability to duplicate some track and lay it next to. I'm not exactly sure how the spline system is going to work. We have been told at this point that at least it will not affect existing laid track, or shouldn't. So we'll just have to kind of see how that goes coming up. I mean, I know some people are obviously a little anxious about, like, you know, are we gonna, does it totally change the build system? That we don't know, or is it just added features to the build system? So that we'll just kind of have to wait and see for the devlog, which should be coming out, you know, sometime this next week, obviously, as we're like 8 days out from the update. Usually those come out about a couple of days before the update, so we should get some news on how that goes. We have seen some video clips, obviously, on how some of the features work, so that should come in handy for a lot of people. I don't want to say a lot of people, some people anyway are going to really like it. It's going to really improve the thing. I know some people are kind of nervous about how it's going to affect stuff, but we'll just kind of have to see. Obviously, new features and the game's always changing. Early access games tend to do that. So that's coming. And at this point, we're only a week away. They did also announce some more of the stuff on Trello and then, plans for what's coming in the not too distant future or through to the, I don't know. It's got loose plans in there for like kind of the third quarter or through the third, fourth quarter of the year. So we'll just kind of have to see. Everything's always subject to change, Obviously, this one is the March update, or the rest of the March update, I guess, kind of that got pushed back to May as they've been debugging. Which, that happens. That's how it goes. But anyway, the update will be out in a week for those. I know a lot of people anxious, always waiting for the next update to come. And there you go. They did also talk about us getting another new UI, or at least more alterations to this UI. So not exactly obviously sure about all that. Oh, I bet you still got this turned way down. That's why everything's all super quiet. Let's see. Let's get this fixed. Oops. Wrong one. This is the one we need. There we go. So I can't hear anything. Probably gonna crash. Nope. Good. Nice and chill. And that was about the sketchiest part of the railroad, so that was working. Whatever. Oh, where are we going? Probably don't need to go nuts around this corner at the bottom of the hill. Nice thing with the brakes, that's probably going to be fixed with the update. So we'll have to get back to used to running regular brakes and not being able to, the collision avoidance system will not be working anymore. Say that. I've gotten really used to running with the brakes like that, so can't complain about it. I might be a little sad when they actually get fixed and work like they're supposed to. That might be more problematic. But here we go, Ruby Basin. At least we're going to be running a little faster here with this one than we were with the Heisler. I think that pretty much takes care of the update news. A lot of new things coming. Always stuff to look forward to for some, and always nervous anticipation for others as things change, I really can say I see both sides of it. I do understand how some players get really nervous every time something's going to change because they like what exists and don't want things to change, and some players always want things to change and want improvements and want things to be the way that they would like them to be. So, it's always give and take with the update changes, and every time something changes, it's that way. It's always been that way. So I'm kind of let's just see what we get and go from there, Usually we get some good stuff with the updates. It's obviously been a while for an update at this point, and people are definitely looking forward to getting a new update. Be interesting to see how the little map goes with the UI. I know that's something I'm looking to see. And obviously interested to see how the new track building stuff works. I just, take it as it comes. Get going should make things easier for those who like to lay double track. They've shown some of those tools in, which are going to be great for the people who like to lay double track. It should make it much easier to do that. Of course, at a certain point, I'm one of those, I did like the original build stuff where we actually had to put groundwork track and everything separate. I thought it was, kind of the unique part of doing it. So when they put the whole splines together, I wasn't too sure about that. Do have to say, in hindsight, this makes it way easier, the new system. It's way easier, it's way faster. Is that better? I don't know. Everybody has their own opinions about that, I still know a lot of players who really like the original spline laying system of doing it all separate and don't really like the new splines. So there you go, it's just a case in point. We'll just have to see. whistles do sound great coming out of the valley. Gotta give them that. I do appreciate that one. And the Ruby Basin really moving much faster than the Heisler. So definitely on this kind of long run, no more slow locomotives. It's just taking too long, too much effort. It's good to get the Heisler off of this stack. I can say that. And I'm pretty sure we'll be able to add to this stack now too. Not that I necessarily think the Ruby Basin is stronger than the Heisler or anything like that. We were going to add to the stack with the Heisler. But I think we can go ahead and easily step it up to 6 or 8 cars now, which will make bringing the beams and stuff up there a lot faster. That's for sure. Nice things, it's all beams and rails, so it's the same, you know, stock no matter what. Maybe start running a mixed load of X amount. Start running, like, I don't know. Guess if we start running 6 beams and 2 rails or something, might not be a bad blend to start running up to the mine. Oops. Didn't mean to leave that on. Horrible train control. Whistle's coming late. Riding the brake when we don't need to. You know, there you go. It's gonna be cool if we can see, you know, track on the map's gonna be nice. Elevation, definitely gonna be some nice features coming in with this update. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm not excited about the update, because I am excited about the update. Always excited for new updates. Not every update is like my favorite update, don't get me wrong. I mean, the railroads, you know, the remotely flipping switches and stuff like that, I've obviously been playing for quite a while without remotely flipping switches, so I don't really find that to be that big a thing, though I do understand that, like, a lot of people really like that feature, so it's cool that it's coming to the game. For sure. That is... And then we should be getting some performance bumps. This, I don't know how I am about this. That's a little off-putting. It's nice because the knuckle couplers just click in, right? But the link and pin, and it's just not hooked up, which is somewhat disturbing. But, you know, little things. Little things. It's pulling it. That's all I care. Magnetic knuckle coupler, not regular knuckle coupler, I guess. Doesn't really matter. It's working. No, I don't know. Should be getting the performance updates, though. Will be cool. Hopefully that helps out with some multiplayer stuff. I know they were talking about definite multiplayer performance updates coming, so, you know, that'll be groovy. Hopefully some of that kicks in. Has not been the smoothest with this update, which is, you know, why, and then the brakes, that's why they didn't push it to the main, you know, which is why they said updates are coming to the beta from now on, going to be checked, tested, played out before they get pushed to the main. Not that they pretty much were always like that, so it wasn't really anything all that new, but there you go, you know. They tend to work out the bugs in the beta before it hits the main. I know some people who are playing on the main branch, obviously looking forward to the plow and stuff like that, but you also want it without bugs, or it doesn't do a lot of good, so there you go. Alright. Bom, 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 bom. We have about arrived at our destination. Yeah, see, I'm super getting used to, like, the brakes. I'm gonna have a hard time when I don't have those anymore. It's gonna be about, now we want an instant brake option. Alright, there we are. But I think I'll turn around and get these going. get them loaded. Obviously, getting more prepared. I'm not sure at this point how much track we want to keep laying out, or if we just kind of want to wait for the new system, or how we're going to do that. So we'll just have to see what we end up doing this week. We still have a week to go, and we can still knock down an industry or two probably in the process of doing that. But there you go. So that's our new yard loco for up at the coal mine. Did turn around again, go with that 242. The little guy for up at the coal mine. Obviously running the Ruby Basin now and filling some things in. But I think with that, we're going to call it a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.